Yo, what's good, man? Where are you driving to?
Can't really disclose right now. Surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Yeah,
Like for yourself or?
the people around me.
Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, I was like, who would be in the? Now I just thought about. It. I was like, who in the hell would be in the car that I don't know where y'all going? That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I said it in the text though, as well, where I
Oh,
was going. Yeah,
so I mean, like, are you gonna be there for the weekend or is it just like the day or what?
just one day.
Just the day?
Mhm.
No.
One night.
Well, let's get into it, man. I mean, like, what's been new with you this past couple of days since Wednesday?
I feel like we asked that question. It's like nothing like nothing crazy has happened. I mean, honestly,
Trying to break the ice, you know?
I think the Knicks game was pretty surprising. I guess there is a lot of stuff. The Knicks game was very surprising. I was very disappointed in how the Knicks handled that. I thought that was pretty disappointing. Um, what else? The Thunder game went kind of how I expected it to.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, other than that, everything's been chill. What about you?
I've just been relaxing, man. Same old, same old. I mean, like this past week, I know we don't talk about like lifting in here, but this past week I've been going crazy on my lifts, so that's been fun. Um, my body hurts though.
No, I've been seeing your stories. You've been going crazy.
Yeah, I squatted. I started the week by hitting like an all-time bench PR, like 474. That shit hurt. And then I squatted 782. That shit hurt. And then I attempted a deadlift 804 yesterday, and that shit hurt. So I'm just getting used to like being stronger. So I'm just man, that as you get older, man, like just doing it, like working out, it just takes a little bit longer to recover now these days.
What's your what's your all time PR for like squats? I saw you hit 780 something. I was about to comment 800 next. Have you hit 800 already?
Nah, so that's basically that matches my PR. I've hit like 785, but those pound plates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's getting nuts, man. Sometimes like when I say these numbers out loud, it's a little bit weird. It's like, oh shit, like I'm like about to
Yeah,
hit like 800 pounds on squat. Like nigga, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, that's pretty wild. Um,
You're posting it, huh?
yeah, I was trying to think of like something catchy, but honestly, this one's pretty like straightforward. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm posting it too. Yeah, I'm trying to nowadays. Like the most important thing, honestly, as like an older man that lifts, I'm not like older, but like definitely ages getting up there. It's just like prioritizing recovery, like good nutrition, like good sleep, and then like doing I do baths now. Like as soon as I get back from the gym, I do a hot bath, and it makes bro. I didn't notice that taking a hot bath or doing like a sauna or whatever, it takes all the inflammation out.
Yeah,
Like my
I did.
knees, I don't have any more knee problems, like at all. Zero.
I did this on the other day, and it definitely felt good the day after. Not besides being dehydrated, I felt good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something I've been adding to my routine, whether it be a sauna or just like sitting in the bath. Like it's been making a
What
huge difference.
age did y'all start stretching? Honestly, I stretched more as a kid than I do like as an adult.
That's nuts.
Like
That's
I
crazy.
know, I know, I know. I'm
I'm,
not gonna lie. I don't stretch. I don't stretch at all.
I'm trying to do some Pilates like for a video. Can you ask the person in the car with you like a good Pilates studio or no?
I mean, it's the one that we go to.
Is that the only one?
I mean, that's the one that you're gonna want to go to. I don't know of any of them in Houston, but for a good first timer, that's like you want to go to somewhere that's like social media friendly. That's a really good one for sure.
Okay.
And Bailey works there too.
Who?
Bailey,
Like
like yeah,
wow. Okay. Um small world. What does she do
Yeah.
there? What do you mean she works there? Like,
She's an instructor.
oh no, I can't go there, man.
Uh,
Because I'm trying to do a video. Like, I'm trying to make a video. You know how crazy that look?
well, I mean, she's out there all the time. It's just like,
Yeah, I just think it's best. Maybe I find like a different studio, just in case.
yeah.
I don't want- you know what I mean? But damn, I'm looking at the topics. Where are the topics at? Oh, I sent it so early in the morning. All right. You want to start with basketball first, or do you want to get into I guess like the culture stuff that's like the thumbnails,
Kid Cudi. I mean, the culture stuff.
culture stuff. So okay, so starting off, we have you want to do Cudi first or Remy Ma and Papoose?
To be honest, I'm not setting up on either one of those situations. So whatever you feel like going with first.
All right, so we'll start with the Kid Cudi thing because it's obviously like in the thumbnail and all that type of shit. So Kid Cudi testified yesterday in the Diddy case, and he detailed a situation between him, Cassie, and Diddy. That was really, really interesting. I know it's been rumored for a very, very long time that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. That was essentially confirmed. But Kid Cudi laid out a story basically saying that whenever he
was confirmed or it wasn't confirmed?
It was pretty much confirmed. Like, wow. Yeah, that Diddy was behind that. So essentially, whenever Kid Cudi took the stand yesterday, he talked about how same for Diddy's nuts, by the way. What the fuck? All right, man.
I mean, as you say that, if he did that, he's in trouble. He's gonna get in trouble for that.
No, he needs. I mean, okay. So let me lay it out really, really briefly. So Kid Cudi was detailing a situation, saying that whenever he was dating Cassie back in 2011, she was still dealing with Diddy, unbeknownst to him. He didn't really know that, but she was telling Diddy that she wasn't dealing with him. It was just weird. They ended up having like a conversation with each other, Diddy and Kid Cudi, about like their relationship because Diddy felt away because Diddy introduced Cudi and Cassie, and then they eventually started dating or do whatever they were doing. And he said that he got a phone call one day or one night that Diddy was in his house and like the security cameras were turned off, his dog was locked up in the bathroom, and then like presents were gone through, like shit was just opened and thrown about. And then there's another story where he met with Diddy like at a place. I forgot, maybe at a place where it's his house. And Diddy was just standing there with his hands behind his back, like standing like a Marvel supervillain.
I think that's just kind of what happens when you have a lot of money, man. I feel like you start to believe your life is a manga. Is that what they called?
A what?
Like, what's it called? Manga?
Yeah, like an anime or a manga.
Like an anime, yeah. Like you start to believe like everything you do in life, and like we've talked about that. Like certain people that live their life like there's an anime, like they're an anime.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like that's how he's living his life, or how he was living his life. Now it's all caught up to him. To be standing, I'm just picturing like the dark figure, like the silhouette of Diddy, like behind him, like. So they've been beefing since then because of her.
He said that actually after that meeting they dapped it up, and then it was kind of like, all right, so like this is what it is, and he's like, all right, so like Will said Diddy over Dr. Doom. That's crazy. So he said that after they talked, they dapped it up, and then he asked him, so what are we gonna do about my car? And Diddy looked at him and said, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he said later on, I guess like later on in life, Diddy called him and apologized about like the car situation.
What kind of car was it?
I think it was like a Porsche or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah. He said that someone threw like, what is it, a Molotov in there? Like a, yeah, like he said that someone cut a hole in the roof and they put a Molotov thing, whatever the fuck it's called, inside of his car and it exploded.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's like actually true, then he's for sure gonna serve time for that, right?
But that's not what he's being charged with.
Oh.
Well, okay, that's part of the RICO. Yeah. like arson. I guess that's the arson that they're talking about.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to get in trouble for that. Yeah,
yeah. So I guess that's like in there. This is all nuts, man. Like I feel like any jokes that come with it is not going to exceed the information that we are currently getting about this shit.
yeah,
This
yeah,
nigga was a full on like villain. Like it's not like on top of like beating women, you're like antagonizing her potential boyfriends or whatever. Um and in ways that like I've just never heard of. Like anytime I hear something about the Diddy case, I'm like, this is literally something that you can't make up.
yeah. This is very disturbing to me, honestly. It's like, how do you? I don't know. I feel like maybe in jail he's had time to think about what he's done, but like,
What? Bro, you're like talking like bro, you're like cutting in and out pretty bad. Okay, start again. I think the connection is good now.
really?
Yeah, it's good now. I can hear you now.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
I said, I was. Okay, so can you hear me now for sure?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I was saying that how are you able to live with yourself? I question how he's able to live with himself, but at the same time, it's like I feel like you don't have time to sit down and think about what you've done until you're in jail, trapped, and you're able to think about what you've done. You know?
Yeah. I mean, also too, I mean, he found God and stuff. So I mean, like, you kind of forgive yourself or attempt to. And then
When in jail or prior to jail, he's still doing crazy stuff when he did that.
are you sure? I thought like he felt I thought that's like I honestly I thought like around that time, like what was it, like 2018, 2019, he made the turn of being like a violent person. I don't know. I don't know if he was still doing crazy shit from that point on, but all of this stuff is like kind of like a long time ago. Because he had that
I mean, I
crazy,
know it's a long. I know it's a long, but I thought he, I thought he was still doing stuff until like recently. But I guess I'm wrong.
I don't know. I don't honestly this is all a blur, bro. I feel like this has been going on for like a year now. Like a year or two.
Sure.
But I do remember like
You
watching his
went,
interviews and all that kind of stuff when he started rebranding his brother Love. He started dating Young Miami. Um, he was just like, God this, God that. I don't know if he's always been doing that, but it just seemed as though like he made a strong rebrand all of a sudden. And I'm like, this is interesting. Because I always knew Diddy to be like just like I didn't think he was a bad person, but I'm like, this guy's kind of an asshole. Because I just remember watching Making the Band. And it just seemed like he kind of had a rebrand from that point of that version of Diddy. But then all this stuff is coming out now, so it's just like, eesh.
I always thought he was a questionable human being. I thought he was doing like bad stuff until recently. I guess I'm wrong. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think for me, I always think about what do you think when you get locked up for something like this and you're trapped within a 12 by 12 and all you have is time to think about what you've done and like what's coming to you, man. I don't know. I just think that that's a make or break moment. Even the Tory Lane situation, like being in a jail cell and thinking about like what could possibly happen or what's gonna happen. I mean, Diddy for sure. Like, I mean, he's how long he's been locked up? Like a year,
It's
2
getting
years now?
it's getting close to a year. I feel like,
Really?
or maybe shorter.
I thought. Nah, man. He's been. I think he's been in there for almost two.
Nah, hell nah. Yeah, Vic, maybe look that up.
Really?
I don't think it's been 2 years, dog. I think he started getting investigated. Has been in federal custody since. Yeah, bro, it hasn't even been a year yet.
Oh, oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they rated his
That's
shit
true.
around this time last year, and then it gradually became like, oh, this guy's going to jail. He's about to get fucked up. Remember when he was about to go to jail and then like his son dropped a song saying like, huh, y'all raided the wrong house. You should have just went next door. Like
Yeah, that was crazy.
that was nuts. And like now
What,
he's like,
what was it? What was that about? Like, was there like a neighbor or something?
I don't know why he did that. I think he was just like kind of
Yeah.
responding to all the bullshit that people were saying. And he's like, my dad's not this, da da da. Y'all got jokes, da 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 da. So it's just like, bro, like you should just shut up and let
What
this.
happens? What happens to his children now? Now that they're going through this, you know?
I don't know. I mean, I saw his daughters went to prom. That must suck. Can you imagine? I couldn't even imagine having a parent so famous that everybody knows their situation, and it's like you gotta just go through life. Like, how does that even work, bro?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a great feeling, man. It's probably not a good feeling at all. Even his sons, though. I mean, you think his sons were in on it?
Nah, I don't think so. That'd be kind of that'd be
No.
nah. I don't think so. Well, you know what? No. I'm not gonna say that. I always thought it was weird how remember when his son dated Lori Harvey and then he started dating Lori Harvey?
Yeah. See, that's
You
red
remember
flag
that?
number
You
one to
remember
me.
that time?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird time.
I wonder.
We
Sometimes
all
I
have to
wonder.
act like it.
Huh?
So now, and we all had to act like it was normal.
Well, I was gonna say now I'm looking at his previous relationships, knowing how like freaky he is. Like, did he have Lori Harvey doing wild shit? Did he have Young Miami doing wild shit? Because I remember Young Miami one time went on the Breakfast Club was talking about, yo, Diddy be fucking all day. She can't keep up. She said that. She said that on the Breakfast Club.
What?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't want to speak into that lane of his children. You know, I don't know. I can only imagine what they're going through. But the Lori Harvey incident was kind of interesting to me. That was a red flag. I think if you're comfortable enough to do something like that, then who knows what else you're comfortable to do, you know?
That's demon time for sure. That's not even
Yeah.
demon time. That's like sicko nasty shit.
But I think when you're that rich, you play by different rules.
What?
When you're that rich, you play by different rules.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else, man. I was like, what?
What do you think? What do you think I said?
I heard the word dick. I don't know why.
Oh,
When you're that rich, you play by dick rules. I was like, oh, okay. I mean,
no.
I didn't know that. Man, so people are also calling you. So Young Thug tweeted out that Kid Cudi's a snitch. What? Do you have any extended thoughts on Kid Cudi potentially being a snitch, or do you have anything to say about people calling Kid Cudi a snitch?
There's two ways I look at this. So Cudi can't go to jail for any of this, right? Like he's not in trouble for any of this, right?
Cudi?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. So, I mean, what's the sole purpose of him coming out of the blue just to testify? Just because he's angry?
So they're saying that he got subpoenaed, so he had to.
Oh. So if you lie during a subpoena, or if you just say I choose not to, I plead the fifth, I guess. Is that like considered you? Can you go to jail for that?
I don't know the ins and out of that, to be honest. I mean, you're on the stand. You can't like. You're on.
You can't lie, right?
Yeah, I mean, like if you lie, that's you get in trouble for that for sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, shit. I've always had this theory that if my back was against the wall and I was in court and I had to tell the truth, I would tell the truth because I'm not going to jail. I don't care who, what, like who I'm talking in front of. Like, I'm just not taking. Would you take the fall for your supposed homie or for PR purposes? Would you take the fall?
Fuck no. I'm not a thug. Like I'm not a gang member. Like I don't live by those rules, bro. I'm from Sugarland, Texas. Like The fuck?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not repping a set. Like I'm not banging. I'm not doing shit. So, nigga, I'm not like I don't care if it's snitching. So what if it's snitching? I don't live by them rules. Like,
Yeah. So if your homie was on the stand and he was facing 20 to life, and they said, you know, did he blow up your car? What would you say?
shit. That's not my homie. I think this situation is different, but I mean, like, you blew up my car, nigga. You should. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know how we roll. It's just like, hey, bro. I feel like we keep it a band. So it's like with our friend group that like remember everyone that was in our friend group. Do you think that they would lie for us? Like not like in a
In
bad
that
way,
particular,
but it's like bro, like look at the shit that you pulled me into, like
yeah.
type shit. So it's like
Like, would they lie in the position that Cudi's in? No, absolutely not.
yeah, it's just like if you put your friends in a bad position to where now they could be in trouble for something they said to protect you. I feel
Hmm.
like you fucked up. Like as the
Yeah.
fuck, you know what I mean? So it's just like I wouldn't expect for you to put yourself in a fucked up position to save my ass, if that makes sense. Like if we're both facing jail time, like I'll be like, I shouldn't have done this to put you in this.
Yeah. Not for sure. And
Now, if we did
like,
something together, I feel like it's a little bit different.
I mean, if we did something together and he got caught, you did it, what would you do?
Damn.
I was. I mean, I'm not putting myself in jail. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't care what.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, I
I would
don't
just
know.
go.
I think I'd have to. I'm like, nah, that's not fair. I'd be like, nah, nigga, you got to come to jail with me, bro. There's no way.
Wait, you would say that?
What?
No, you would be like, yo, you know what? I have to go to jail with this person because I was actually there that night.
No,
You would
no,
say
no,
that?
no. I'm saying if I got caught and we did this shit together and they're talking about who was with you, I'll be like, that nigga shot me, bro.
Yeah, but what if they were not able to prove that I wasn't there, but they were only able to prove that you were there?
I wouldn't go to extreme lengths to fucking get you in jail. That's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at that point, you've lost already. Like you're not.
Yeah,
Like you know,
that's like one of those things. I'll just take the silent L alone. I'll be like, damn, like just how the dice rolled out. Got to take this L right here.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that whole snitch thing is starting to die in hip hop because like you look at Gunna. Gunna was like labeled a snitch. That nigga came home and dropped fire. And everyone forgot about that shit.
That situation is interesting to me because like, do people really expect someone to take the fall or spend an extra 5 to 6 years in jail because of their homie? Like, that makes no sense. Like,
They do for sure. We don't live by that code, so it don't
what's
make.
happening in the street world? Like, people really know that. Yeah,
He
that is
said
not
Diddy
the
must
code at all.
be conviction right now.
Oh, is that bad? Is it that bad?
It's not horrible. It's just kind of like it goes in and out sometimes. Like he'll have like a string. Like right now, like when we talk about it, all of a sudden it straightens up.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird. But then it'll just like start being a little bit funny. It's not bad though. It's like a little that, you know.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of annoying. I was supposed to be so just to apologize to the viewers, I was supposed to be checked into the hotel moment. I got delayed, so we're making it work for consistency. It's not always going to be like this. It won't be
yeah,
like this ever again. It's just bad timing.
yeah, we can make this one like a
But we
quick.
weren't going to miss it. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to be on for a straight 2 hours. All right, so moving on. Did you see the whole? I mean, obviously you didn't, but the whole Remy Ma and Papoose thing. I know you don't dip and dab into hip hop that often, but it was a.
So what happened there?
Do you even know who Remy Ma is?
Yeah, bro. Chill out.
No, I'm not like I'm not.
Yeah,
I
no,
was just asking to make sure. I don't know. I don't know how much I have to set the table. So
I know
Remy
both of
Ma,
those
she was
people.
in jail for that stabbing. That she
I
did.
didn't know she was in jail though. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in jail for like a long time. She came out like in like 2019 or some shit like that. She came out and Papoose was holding it down for her, and he was like, super. That's how Papoose got really, really, really famous because everyone's like, oh, he's holding it down for his wife that's in jail. She got back home, and they started promoting like black love and like this is how you hold down a woman, and it was just an interesting situation. Um, they end up getting a divorce, or they're trying to get a divorce, and Papoose is now dating Clarissa Shields. You know who Clarissa Shields is?
Is that who is that?
She's like one of the greatest women boxers of all time.
Yes, I was about to say like what?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So he's dating Clarissa Shields right now. And a couple months ago, they had a back and forth because like she found out like by going through his phone, or like maybe they're on FaceTime together when she came to the house, and they're on FaceTime together, and that's how she found out. And basically they've been going back and forth. Now Remy Ma and Papoose are going back and forth talking shit about each other online, like literally just getting on IG Live. I was like watching it actually, like yesterday. So I was like, damn, this is crazy. Uh what are your thoughts on just like going back and forth with someone publicly, or like an ex publicly?
I'm trying to think if I've ever done it before. Nah, I never. Personally, I've never done it before. Maybe there's been like subtle like tweets or Facebook statuses. Back in the day where you would write Facebook statuses, but nothing like direct. Nothing direct. So I mean,
Nothing to where y'all are like going back and forth. Like that's why, like, tell everybody how whenever I was sucking your dick, you started saying da da da.
no, that's never happened with me before. I'm thankful for that. I think that's that's a different level of crash out. Um, yeah, nothing like that's ever happened. But my opinion on that is that I think when you sober up and you calm down and you stop seeing red, you're quickly able to realize how dumb you look. But then again, I don't know. Maybe
They
people
got kids that are our age, bro.
exactly. Ah, okay, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I can imagine. I just can't imagine. Oh man, they're like what 40-ish,
pretty
probably,
close. Yeah,
probably,
closer to
probably,
50.
yeah, probably pushing 50-ish, maybe. Bro, I just pray that like I have more discernment at that age.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do? What would you do if an ex was just like shitting on your name aggressively in the public eye,
Uh,
the media?
I mean, I would just that for me, man. We've been in situations where we've seen people do this back and forth.
Oh yeah, for
For me,
sure.
silence is the best. Silence is the best solution. I think if you have to say something to clear something up, you just say it quietly on your story and leave it at that. At the very most, that's what I would do. At the very most, I would come out and say something on my story, leave it at that, and then keep it pushing. That's
Yeah,
it. Very most, I would do.
yeah. I've never been in a situation. Oh yeah, I've never been in a situation you're just going back and forth publicly. Kind of like you. I feel like when you're very emotional, sometimes you'll post a subliminal that only the person that dealt with you would know about, maybe. Um,
Yeah,
but like just wouldn't even doing that. I regret doing shit like that. Like I don't. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like letting people into your personal life on that level
yeah.
is just not something I fuck with. I've done that on Twitter a couple times, and I instantly felt like a lame doing it.
I do something like that.
Huh?
Usually, when I do something like that, I delete it. Usually, if I do something like that after you cool down,
Yeah. Like I remember I posted mine. I felt like a jackass. I was like, oh man. I was like, man, this is whack as fuck. Like, come on, man. You gotta be better than this. And that's how like I don't know. I just feel like also another thing too is whenever you're going back and forth that high of a level, I feel like you're gonna be saying shit to hurt the person as much as you can, and then also too like sometimes I'll be feeling like you still care about that person if you're giving them that much energy.
I mean, you do 1,000%.
Yeah,
You definitely do.
like whenever I was watching the whole Remy,
Love is a strong emotion.
huh?
Love is a strong emotion.
Yeah, like whenever I saw Remy and Papoose going back and forth, I'm like, y'all still have like obviously unresolved like emotions. Like I don't think either of y'all are over that whole situation. But how could you be? Like you've been married for so long and together for so
Hmm.
long. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna just you're not gonna just get over this person that fast.
How long was she in jail for?
It's a good question. I want to say I don't know if Vic is on the computer to look that up, but Remy Ma jail time. It's a decent amount of time.
Damn.
Jesus. Damn.
Wait, no, there's no way.
She stabbed
She
her.
wasn't in.
She stabbed the girl, bro.
What? I gotta look that up myself. Yeah, but that was the first. So that was the first one. Then there's a recent one that just happened.
What?
How did she get out if she was? When was she sentenced to that?
Like
Oh, I
2000?
mean, bro, she got out. Right?
What's up? Say that again. Oh Lord. What?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yo, this dude is in and out. What? What'd you say? Can you say it one more
Yeah.
time?
Said she got out like last year. Is it cutting out bad?
It just did like pretty bad right now, but
Damn, man, I feel really bad.
nah, it's all good. I feel like we could get to the because we're currently third. Oh shit, we're 30 in. We can get to the sports real quick and then like um yeah, we can just get to the sports real quick. We get to the sports real quick.
Okay.
All right, so Thunder went up 2-0 against the Wolves. I mean, it's kind of shaping out how we thought it was going to shape out, to be honest. Like, I really don't really have much.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just not a good matchup, man. When I was watching the game, I fell asleep towards the later part of it, but like literally, I texted while we were watching it. I was like, "This is just not a good matchup, man." I was like, "This is about to be like a blowout," because anytime the Wolves like made a shot, they had to do like the most, and it would be have to be like a tough contested shot. Whereas the Thunder was getting whatever they wanted, and they were just kind of cruising. So, what are your current thoughts on the series, and what did you think about the game?
I mean, everything you just said was perfectly correct. Like, I mean, the cruising, they got whatever shot they wanted to. People think that. I mean, yeah, Thunder have a lot of offensive weapons, but people fail to forget that, like, or they quickly forget that Thunder win because they're like one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, like by far. Like they play like sound. I cut out. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
no. Bro, it was so good for like 2 seconds, and then it just got cut out.
Yeah.
Crazy freeze frame.
Damn.
I
Yeah.
think you know what? Let's damn. Now Monday is Memorial Day.
What does that mean?
Oh, we can just you want to stream on Memorial Day?
Yeah.
I might
I
be.
mean, I think we should do it regardless of the day, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I'm just asking because I might be drunk or something. So,
What are you doing Memorial Day?
I don't know. Actually, nothing so far. I don't know if you're still doing that thing that she was talking about, but
I am for sure. I was gonna say we could do it in person.
mm, maybe, yeah, maybe. I want to be pretty faded. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean that might be fun, but let's
Oh
see.
wait. Well, we're gonna have to talk like off screen for this, but yeah, not Saturday. What
What?
stream Saturday? Or maybe we can stream.
Nah,
No, Cement said Saturday. Nah, stream Saturday is crazy. I'm gonna go watch Lilo and Stitch, bro. But it's weird because like right now it's solid, but then when you start talking and giving your takes, it stops.
yeah, man, that is like pissing me off because I feel like I get on like a really good like. I guess I start talking like about good stuff, and then I can tell that you can't hear
Yeah,
me. I
yeah,
can
yeah.
tell that you can't hear me.
It's smooth right now, and I promise you, the second that we start getting for real, it's just gonna cut out.
I mean, let's keep it going. I mean,
All
this is
right.
part
So
of the game.
you
I
were
mean, I'm
saying
down.
that you're just saying-
If it doesn't one more time, we can quit.
yeah. Okay. So you were saying the Thunder was basically getting all the shots they won. They were like a really good defensive team.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing about this matchup is that the Timberwolves can't get shit. Like, they can't score. Julius Randle, the lane's clogged up. Anthony Edwards hasn't played a defense like this in a very long time. I mean, I think they only played each other 3 times throughout the year. And in those games, Hartenstein wasn't playing or Shet wasn't playing. So, like, you have a fully healthy, you know, fully loaded Thunder team that's hungry for a championship, man. I just feel like Ant wasn't prepared for this. I think he had his shine the first 2 series when he beat up on some old heads and battered teams, but now he's facing like an actual like
Young
fully
team.
loaded young team that's obviously honestly well more equipped, much more talent. I mean, there's just no way, bro. I think the Thunder sleep for one game, like I said two pods ago. I think the Thunder sleep for one game, which is probably going to be either game 3 or game 4. But I have them winning the series in no less than 5, no
Yeah.
more than 5. Sorry.
Yeah. It's just funny because like people were giving Ant so much credit for like taking out LeBron. I'm like, bro, LeBron's like 500 years old. They're giving him credit for taking out Steph. I'm like, bro, Steph was injured the entire series. Like he played like 1 or 2 games and he was out for the rest. So I knew that they were gonna get smacked by the Thunder. I'm like, this is like the Wolves are not even like that good of a team.
Nah, I had people that thought that. I had people that thought the Wolves were actually a good team. I think they were just kind of like mesmerized by how they walked over the first 2 teams. But it's like, I mean, they're playing battered teams. If anything, this year just made me realize that like by force, this is a new era.
Yeah, 100%.
This is a new era.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
don't.
new era.
I don't think the old era they deal with too many injuries. Like
Yeah,
if you look at Kawhi, like Kyrie's in that old era. Steph is getting this is his first year getting injured. Braun is super old. KD, I mean, shit, he's not even making the playoffs. Like it might be rap. Might be rap, bro.
I
Next
mean,
year,
those players have a lot of miles. They have a lot of miles on them.
yeah. Like next year, you're looking at like Cade. Cade's gonna have another year under his belt with playoff experience. Same thing with Paulo. Like, who else on the West Coast is gonna be a little bit better next year? Uh,
Uh, Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, that matchup, that combo. Sorry. I mean, even if you go back to the East, man, Jaden Ivey coming back. Um, the Rockets still need to figure out what they're gonna do. Like, I mean, it's just a new era, and honestly, I'm excited for it, man. I think I was scared at first a couple of years back. I was like, what's gonna happen when LeBron retires, et cetera, et cetera. But I think the NBA is actually in phenomenal hands right now.
yeah,
Phenomenal hands.
yeah, and I'm enjoying. I think we said it a couple pods now, but like I'm investing in the new era. Like I'm spending
Yeah.
time following these players, looking at what these players are doing on the off the court. Just kind of getting into who these players are as individuals and watching them grow as human beings. because like when you think about it, that's how we grew attached to all the older players. Like watching them build families, understanding their fashion sense, following them on Twitter, like seeing how they are as a full human being versus like I just see young dudes and like I can't really understand like when I'm watching games, I'm like, I literally don't know who the fuck these people are. Where like back in
Yeah.
like 2013, 2016, that time, I knew every player on every single team.
Yeah.
But I think that's because I was playing a disgusting amount of 2K.
There's some players that have come up that have kind of disappointed me, but I see what you're saying.
Like who?
Like, would you consider Joel Embiid like a old head or a new, like a veteran or old head veteran or like technically new school?
He's new school. He's like it's like new school, but it's weird. He's like right at that position of like I've done this at a highest level, and like I'll go down as one of the greats if it continues. He just
What
needs to
about Ben?
stay healthy.
What about Ben Simmons?
No, that's like one of those like what ifs. Like you know how like you have like Penny Hardaway and like who's that one player that was cold as fuck his rookie year, and then he got injured.
Penny
Huh?
Hardaway was a, Penny Hardaway was a what if
Not a what if, but I mean like his career is kind of cut short.
because of what injuries?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm.
Kind of slow down a little bit. Who's damn man? I think he was on the Pacers. No, what team was he on, man? Roy something.
Oh, Roy Hibbert.
No, not Roy Hibbert.
Uh,
Not Greg.
oh,
Greg.
Brandon Roy.
Yeah, Brandon Roy. There we go. Like players like
Yeah.
that, where it's like he
He
had a
played with
very,
Greg Oden.
yeah he had a very promising trajectory, then all of a sudden it just kind of like vanished.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
Simmons is like literally. I remember Ben Simmons was decent. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons was decent, and then that shit happened with him and Doc Rivers, and then that faithful playoff series, and they didn't co-sign him going into the next year, and that just fucked up everything.
I mean, I think he has like a psychological problem now, right? Because of the right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
yeah. It's. I mean, we're getting into the second series. We have the only other series we have Pacers and Knicks. You said at the beginning of the pod that really disappointed you the way the Knicks showed up. This is
Yeah.
that game. First of all, that game was great. I fell asleep early, so I had to watch the rerun and act like it was like live. That shit was crazy, man. Halliburton is Halliburton is proving why he is one of the top players in the league and like of the new era coming in. He may not have like these gaudy stats, but like he's always going to put his team in position to win, or he's going to always like be on teams that are capable. I think like I saw like an interesting quote from him that said from like the Olympic time, he said that he was extremely like embarrassed that he was basically riding the bench, and it really humbled him, and he had to like really go back and like work on his game, look in the mirror, and really work on himself. I think it's showing now, but you have like him being the most overrated player in the NBA to now like hitting game winners all throughout the playoffs and willing his team to victories. So it's a great series.
I think that's a beautiful. And that's the beautiful thing about the playoffs. You're able to, if you work hard enough, like he has, and he clearly has, even Shy too. If you work hard enough in the off season, if you will yourself to, the last 4 or 8 teams, you're able to kind of showcase what you've been working on in front of the whole world. And I think he's in a position where like all the things that you just talked about right now, he's able to show that out right now. Me personally, getting a lot of respect for him. Phenomenal player, I mean, bro, I called it. I was like, the Pacers are kings of coming back within the last 2 minutes. They've done that. I've watched pretty much all the playoff games, but in the Pacers games that I've watched this year, there's been about 3 or 4 games where like they're down by like 8 to 10 to 8 to 13. Doing it. That
It
cut
was
out.
it was flowing. It was flowing, but it cut out like right in the middle. Basically, you're saying that like he's nah, I didn't. Let me not lie, man. It cut out, brother. I couldn't. It cut out, brother.
Yeah.
You can say it one more time. It's cool now. I don't know why it does that though. I feel like the phone knows whenever we are not talking about it cutting out. Then when we talk about it cutting out, it's fine.
Yeah. No, I said. No, I think he's just really proven himself this year that he's an outstanding player, and like I said, I think the Pacers actually win this series. I think they actually win it in 6 games. And I think, unfortunately, we get an NBA Finals that we don't want to see, but we're gonna have to see it.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I've been watching these teams, I actually like the Pacers and I like the way they play. Now that I'm watching these games a little bit more closely, I wouldn't mind seeing a finals. Obviously, I wouldn't like if I got to choose, I would choose Knicks and Wolves just because like that'd be better cinema and shit. But I wouldn't be mad at Pacers and Thunder. But Thunder would beat the shit out of the Pacers.
And Thunder would beat the crap out of both teams. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Beat the crap
because
out of both teams.
The Pacers don't
Yeah.
play defense. That's one thing. They don't play no D.
0D, and like you can tell that game was they almost scored 300 points. They almost scored 300 points in that game, bro. I was
Yeah,
watching that stuff and I was like, bro, like this might actually hit 150 to 150,
yeah.
like 151 to 149. Like that game was crazy high, and a lot of people were trying to bet the under, which is funny. I had a lot of people that had the under in that game, and I was just like, bro, you had the under at 217, whatever. This game is almost at 300 points total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
their pace is so high. Like
mhm.
they literally just play. It's like they play transition basketball, which is kind of crazy because I mean they do it a decent amount in the playoffs. But I feel like I wonder between the Thunder and the Pacers who plays faster. Actually, definitely Pacers.
The Pacers for sure. But the thing is, I think this matchup favors a team like the Knicks, which is why I give the Knicks a chance to like win, a very small chance to win, like I said in the beginning, because the Knicks love to play fast paced basketball too. But if it was a team like the Thunder, man, the Thunder have the ability to kind of slow you down if they want to slow you down, and the Thunder would just play around with the Pacers, bro. Play around.
But also
I mean, it's kind of like
sorry, I just feel like the Knicks play such. Sometimes they play bad basketball.
you play Rucker Park basketball, man.
Yeah, like sometimes like if Jalen Brunson is not on the court,
It's bad.
it's pretty bad. Like
And it, yeah, yeah,
like it gives Cat the license to take the weirdest shots from a big man that you'll see.
yeah. It's bad. And then when Jalen's on the floor, he dribbles out the shot clock 14, 15 seconds. And then he like kicks. If he can't, he'll dribble with his head down for like 15 seconds straight. If he's not jacking up a three or, going to the lane and trying to look for a foul like, James Harden, he's kicking it out to OG or Josh Hart or Cat's having to force a random shot. They play a really bad style of basketball, but it's gotten them this far. But they play a really, really bad style of basketball. But I don't
Sometimes
know. I think it's
sometimes they just play like jackasses.
yeah. But I mean, their style of basketball is very unique because it almost looks like they have zero organization, zero game planning. And I think for the opponent, it's kind of like, what are we gonna get today? Is what's his name? Mikal Bridges gonna go off? Is Josh Hart gonna have a sneaky day? Is OG gonna go off? Is Jalen gonna? You don't really know what to get every day when you're playing the Knicks. If you're playing the Pacers or anyone else, you kind of go in expecting who's gonna go off. So another thing that kind of scares me though is the Knicks. Jalen Brunson had 43 points last game, and Cat had a really good game last game too. What are the chances that Jalen Brunson comes out and does that again? And that's the scary part. He had 43 and they lost.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen this game?
But if you look at the Pacers, they had like how many people in double digits? I was looking at the box score and I saw like maybe like I think 3 players or 4 players had 20.
Yeah, no, they Pacers they're well rounded. They knew how to play defense, man. They'd be a very good team. They have a lot of offensive power. They just don't play defense
Yeah.
at all, at all. But tonight, I really think Miles Turner is going to have a really good game. I think Benedict is due for a good game, and honestly, I think Tyrese. I think the Pacers are going to come out strong tonight. I think if you put money on the Pacers, you might come out with a lot of money tonight. But I definitely think they cover the spread tonight.
Yeah, I got just I mean, if they play the same way they were playing last game, like in regards to just like their approach to it, I got Pacers again.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna assume that the Knicks, because they had control the whole game, that the Knicks are supposed to win, so they'll come out and win tonight. I think the Knicks are stunned. I think that's just like a really unfortunate loss. And when you lose like that, when you're up and you know you're supposed to win and you're about to win and then you lose, I think it just kills you, bro. Especially when Jalen Brunson had almost 50 points.
Yeah.
How do you feel good at night, That hurts.
That shot to tie the game was crazy.
Yeah, it was. But who better to he's been doing that, man. Like he's been doing that all playoffs.
With the choke, with the
Yeah.
Reggie choke sign.
Yeah, hey, I gained a lot of respect from him. I'm not gonna lie. He might, in this new age of NBA, he might be top 10. Yeah. I mean, you have to after this year.
Nah,
You have to.
I mean, I don't. Top 10 is kind of tough, bro.
This new era of basketball, like I'm not talking about LeBron or anyone else. I'm talking about the new era of basketball, this new age that we're about to. When all these old heads retire, Tyrese is definitely top 10.
I feel like maybe like in the next like 2 to 3 years. There's too many.
Let me try and name them. Hold on. So you have Joker, you have Shy,
Yeah.
you have Ant, you have Tyrese, you have Jalen Brunson, you have Cade Cunningham. That's 6. Give me 4 more. New age.
Who?
New age.
Damn, I just said. I feel like I would put. I'm sure. What garners you age though? Because I'm trying to think now. Like
I almost
what?
said Tyrese. I almost said Tyrese Maxey. Is that crazy?
Nah, Tyrese Maxey is cold as fuck.
Yeah, I'll put Tyrese up there. Actually, that's a crazy pull. Though, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to remove him later. Sengun? Nah, man.
No.
I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I was trying to be Houston.
I can't come up with
Paolo.
Yeah, he's better than Paolo for sure.
No. Who's better than Paolo?
Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so Paolo's in there though at 7. But I'm not saying this is in order, but Paolo is at 7. Okay, who else? Can't say Jalen Green. Absolutely not. You can't say Wemby. Oh, I'm tripping, bro. Wemby 8.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of tough. He hasn't. I mean,
you have to. I'm saying like the new age, like the new era.
I mean Tatum, Brown.
Oh, okay, yeah. Come on, Tatum. Yeah.
You wouldn't put Brown in there or no?
Hell no. He can't go left, man. Like that's just a problem. I mean, I watched the games, man.
Does Giannis count? Does Giannis count?
Yeah, for sure. Giannis.
Joel Embiid's better than Tyrese Maxey and
Yeah, but I think you remove Tyrese Maxey, you put Joel there, and you close it with Giannis.
Nah, bro, you could take someone off of you could take Halliburton off for sure.
Okay, chill out, bro. No, I don't believe that.
You could put
after what he's done this year, bro, 3 buzzer beaters. Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. He deserves my respect.
And we're trying to see like another name, but I think you could take him out. But yeah, I mean it's a solid list. I just can't. I just honestly I can't like think of like any new players right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, we'll have that debate next time or one of these days. We'll do a research and come back to that. I think that's a good topic, especially with the way the NBA is played out now. I definitely think. I mean, honestly, my personal opinion, Shai is the best player in the NBA right now, by far. Plays with a Kobe mindset, Kobe game style. He's slick with it, man. Like yesterday, I thought I was watching Kobe. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really thought I was watching Kobe Bryant yesterday. I'm being so serious. Like the mid-range jumper, fadeaway out of bounds. I just thought I was watching Kobe.
They have a similar. They have like they have great footwork. He has like that post fadeaway. Yeah, he's smooth, but yeah, he's smooth. Yeah, I just don't. I know what you're talking about. Kobe's just really Kobe's just really strong for me. Um,
Really?
yeah, they have like it looks the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being like super like angry.
Ooh, Luca. We didn't mention Luca, man.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
take Howard now for Luka. Well, actually, I don't know, man. Luca, is he that good?
I mean, if he doesn't lose weight, bro, Luca can't be in there. I think Luca is like an honorary 11.
I think Luca
Yeah.
just, I don't know, man. Well, I honestly wasn't tripping that crazy whenever. The only reason why I was tripping when they traded him from the Mavs is just because I thought they would never trade him. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
I can see why they traded him. That nigga doesn't play he plays no defense and he takes away from his players. Bro, they traded Jalen. Look how good Jalen Brunson is now. He could have never been that with Luka ever.
okay, Bob Williams just said the most disrespectful thing ever. SGA mid range worse than V1 apathetic jump. Okay. Let me just take a second to pause. Let me take a second to pause. Okay.
What the fuck? What was that? What was that about?
I loved apathletics joggers. Like I can't talk bad about that. But saying his mid range is awful is just like, do you not watch him play, Bobby?
Bob, that's crazy.
I think
I don't
he's
get.
probably.
It's just not. It's not Kobe for me, but he's solid. He's like. I mean, not solid. He's a great player. I
How
feel
is
like
it not?
nah. Like let's go watch Kobe highlights. I don't know if it's that like it's not like that.
One thing about you, Russ, though, I've learned that like sometimes when I say things the first time, like you won't agree with it the first time, but now if you go watch him play, the 38 that he dropped yesterday was the same way that Kobe would drop 38. No, like he barely shot any 3-pointers. It was literally him attacking inside the 3-point line and knocking down mid-range jumpers and attacking the basket and getting fouled in the process because, like I said the last part, like when you're playing basketball and you're guarding a dude like Shai who can shoot, but he just loves going to the basket. Bro, Jay Williams said something so great yesterday or this morning. He was like, all these people complaining about Shai like being a free throw merchant. Bro, your favorite player is scared to drive to the basket. Shai does not fear the basket. He loves contact. Even with how skinny and fragile he's built, he loves driving in the lane. He loves attacking the lane, even if there's 4 people in there. He loves attacking the lane. He's not afraid of contact. You can't say that he's a free throw merchant when he's the one that he's keeping that style of basketball alive. He's keeping that style that Kobe played with alive. You want to keep seeing Anthony Edwards, who we know is one of the most strongest, athletically gifted athletes who can at will drive to the lane, but instead he shoots 500 3-pointers per game. You want to see that? You want to see the NBA turn into that? Ant is taking the NBA. Unfortunately, I love Ant. He's taking the NBA in that direction. Shai is striving to keep it in that like mid-range jumpers. I remember growing up, my coach would always tell me that like, and I'm not saying he was a bad coach, but if we shot a shot too close to the 3-point line, it would be considered a bad shot because like we could have just stepped back and took a 3-pointer. Shy like doesn't, he doesn't abide by that. It's like he could shoot an 18-footer, 20-footer, 23-footer, and it's still going to be a good basket because it's such a high percentage shot by someone like him who works on his craft like that. So I don't know. I just feel like that style of basketball, we haven't seen it since LeBron's earlier years, and then obviously Kobe's years, and of course Michael's years. Bro, I don't think anyone, if you really, really think about it, Russ, like no one in the NBA of current time is playing that style of basketball. Even Steph Curry is more of like obviously we know he's a 3-point shooter, Klay Thompson, but like no one, maybe Jason Tatum when he first came into the league, but no one is playing that style of basketball. And I hope, Shai's been in the league for a minute now. He's just been quiet. He never got the respect until now. But I hope that he continues to play like this and he doesn't turn into like a 3-point shooter. But I don't think he will, bro. I think he's mastered that.
I think for me it just comes like it. I mean, I feel you. Like they did that graphic of him like comparing like Kobe. Like literally, it was like I don't know if you saw it or maybe you sent it, but it was like literally like Shai being like Kobe, and like they were doing like this like video where mesh like we did this turnaround and be like Kobe's same turnaround and shit. So I'm with you on that. It just don't feel the same. Like it's not like it don't feel. Maybe the same. It looks good though. Kawhi Leonard and were kind of like that too, like a Kobe style.
Yeah, Kawhi was definitely like that, but maybe a little too stiff.
Yeah, stiff.
But he was definitely like that.
Yeah.
Who was the second person you said?
DeMar.
Yeah, DeMar was like that, except just not as good.
Yeah,
I love DeMar.
It's good.
Just not as good.
Smooth. It's not smooth, man. You know what's funny? He plays like a small.
I think you'll.
I feel like Shai plays like a small guard. To me, he feels like he's 6'1", but he's 6'6".
Yeah, I know. That's the scary thing about him, bro.
That's weird. Like, is it just like when you watch him play? Do you feel like he plays like kind of like a small guard?
He does, but it's because he dribbles so low.
Yeah, he looks so little, but then like he's 6'6". Like that should be throwing me off.
You know who like used to play like that? I mean, Kobe did for sure, but like, when you dribble, like you're always in attack mode. T-Mac used to play like that when you're dribbling so low. Shai plays like that, which is why he looks so small in the court. He's just always operating in attack mode. Yeah. So, I think you'll feel the Kobe resemblance and the Kobe comparison more when he has like 2 to 3 rings behind him, which I think he'll get.
Nah, I think Kobe's aura is like a little bit different. Like,
all right,
it's different. So what you're saying is that they have similar games.
Give Shai 1 ring. I think that changes. I think he's one of those players that like instead of falling back after winning a ring, he's gonna go harder. Give Shai 1 ring off season. Shai's gonna be 20 times better next year. I promise you he is. Promise you he is. I think he's hit this spurt where he's about to turn into a monster. I think he's having a phenomenal year. Obviously, he won MVP. But I think you give him a ring this year, we're about to actually see like one of the best players of all time embark.
What?
Yeah. Am I going crazy?
Yeah, you're kind of OD with it right now. I ain't gonna lie. You was cooking earlier. Really? Now it's getting like a little far for me. I don't know about all that. I think he'll be a solid ass player, but I mean he's a great player of all time. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
He's already won because like I remember when Shai was like a backup. Like I remember when Shai was like on the Clippers or some shit like that, and he was just like kind of like he was always that fast, shifty nigga off the bench.
Off the bench though.
And then he's developed into an MVP.
Imagine if you're the Clippers, like you had no idea. That's the thing. I think that's what makes his story so cool. It's like you had no idea that he was gonna embark into something, like just grow into something like that. I remember he had a fade, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I
Yeah.
remember I just remember
So
he was on the Clippers and he was backing up. Was he on the Clippers with Chris Paul and shit? Or no?
yeah, he was that era. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think he was like their rook or some shit like that.
yeah, yeah,
That was a damn. Shout out to him, man. He's been in the league for what, like 6 years, 7 years?
yeah. That's why I kind of believe the Jalen Green thing of like, maybe he'll emerge. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Give Jalen Green some time, bro. He's 22, man. 20, 20, and okay, Ant is what, 23, 24. Jalen Green's 22. First year in the playoffs. Like, I know we talked about it, but give him some time, man. He hasn't even finished developing physically yet. People talking about trading.
Yeah, Shy's 26. Yeah, I'll give Jalen like one more year.
1 year's crazy. Let me see. How long Shy has been in the NBA for how long? Shy has been in the NBA for when did he get drafted? Oh yeah, 29 2018. Damn, that's a long ass time ago. That's crazy.
Man, I think people are definitely tired of my horrible connection for sure.
No, it's not that bad right now. Like it definitely like they're like in the middle, it was fucking horrendous, but now it's straight. Pretty good. So we only have like maybe like one or two more topics and we can jump off. But Kim Kardashian graduated with her law from her law program, got her degree.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, in regards to that, I know like a lot of people don't fuck with the Kardashians, but ever since she announced that she was going to start getting or she was going to get her law degree, she's been really helpful to like the black community. Like
To everyone, yeah. To everyone, yeah.
yeah, getting people out of jail, like calling out injustices, trying to
Yeah.
get people off of death row. I don't see anything wrong with it. What's the problem?
Yeah.
She could have
No,
just done the lazy thing and been like, hey, like not lazy, but she could have just been bringing, I guess, like light to people in jail or like on death row or whatever. But she actually went and decided to go study law, and then now she is able to practice law and really get into helping people out. So I would never chastise someone for wanting to do something like that.
I respect her hustle, man. I think she's a very underrated serial entrepreneur. Very underrated.
Yeah,
Extremely underrated.
I think she's
I mean,
great.
look what she's done with Skims in the NBA, man. Like, I just think that everything that she touches turns to gold. So
Kind of, yeah.
I think,
Not men, but yeah.
well, yeah, but I
Did
think
you
she's
see
kind of realized that that's not her strong suit.
Yeah, did you see the Skims coming out with the bras that have the fake piercings?
Yeah,
You saw
intelligent.
that?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
I said intelligent.
Yeah. How well you can't really speak on it. It would be crazy if because you know how that's aesthetic for some women, like they post and it's like, oh, I'm not wearing a bra. You can tell that my nipples are pierced. That would be nuts to pull off a girl's shirt and like see that, oh, this was just a bra. Like,
Yeah,
could you imagine being excited for something like that? And then only to come and find out that it's like, bro, why it's kind of crazy at this point. It's a good business
there's
idea,
also
and she's gonna probably make a lot of money from it, but it's like, how come women get to do all this shit where let me stop, man. I don't want people to let me just stop.
it's also like the padded bra though, like the padded bra that like adds more volume.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Same concept.
This is nuts. I feel like people could be a whole different character than what they present. Or they could present a whole different character than what they actually are.
Yeah, because that kind of gives you an edgy look, right? Then
Yeah,
you know,
it's just I feel like for
then
men,
you're not edgy when yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And then like when you reveal yourself, it's like you're not edgy anymore.
Yeah. Like I feel like for
Yeah.
dudes, like we don't wear makeup, we don't get like our eyebrows done or anything like that. Like kind of like we don't get our bodies done up. What you see is what you
I don't
get.
think I don't think it's wrong for males to. I don't think it's wrong for males to wear makeup.
Do you partake or
No, I'm just saying like for certain things. I remember when I was like a younger kid or like a young, maybe I was like 18, 19, maybe 20 or 21 maybe. I had a function where like I was going to be in front of people for a long time, and I had like a really bad like skin breakout or irritation or something on my face. It was like right in my cheek, and it was like it looked really really bad. And my mom actually like make me like put like makeup on me, and it made, I looked great. I looked great. I went to the function and like, it just felt great to like not have that thing on your face.
your mom made you put it on?
I mean, I didn't want to go because I was like, man, this shit is horrible. Like this is horrible. And yeah, she make me up.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. That's pretty crazy. What do you say? She got to drop meat print. Drop. So would you wear underwear that has a fake print?
No, I'm good. I'm not doing that. I don't partake in any of that stuff. So like, I'm good. That stuff makes sense to me.
I feel like the only thing that men could do is like wear hats and grow a beard. It's the only thing we could do.
Yeah. They have those dread hats, those hats that have like dreadlocks attached to them.
That's crazy. What?
Some men, yeah, some people do that. Some men wear that, the dreadlock hats.
That's nuts. I mean,
I actually seen that a lot.
this kind of goes into the conversation of the next topic. I mean, Glorilla got her nose job, and people were dragging her for it. I guess like she had a really big nose, so she got kind of touched up a little bit. I don't. I think it's a big deal. Black, and she had like a big nose, and she wanted to make it smaller.
How does it look now?
It still looks kind of big. I'm not gonna lie. Like it didn't look that different. Actually, let me look at it again, bro. Because I looked at it, I was like, it didn't look like she got much done to it. Let me see, Glorilla, or maybe you can pull it up, Vic, if you're still on.
It's just pointier. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I mean,
What's the? I mean, okay, it's still.
that first image is fake. It has to be.
What'd you say?
I just say that first image has to be fake.
I remember when her makeup artist posted that picture of her. I said, "Damn, she hold her, man. What the fuck?"
Damn, I didn't know she looked like that. I know she's always been prideful of being natural. Like I guess keeping her natural look. I guess she folded to pressure. She's like one of the few black artists that hasn't gotten like a BBL, right?
Yeah, she is. She be talking about how she's like working out and shit like that, and she'll make jokes how like she has a fat ass.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I mean, I feel like is there anything that you're insecure about that you would alter on your body?
My head size. When I was a kid, I used to like want to get. I want to get my head. I used to want to get head reduction for sure. But I ever tell you the story about a kid that like when we were playing basketball. Like we were playing basketball, the ball, everyone was scrambling around for like a loose ball. Like he grabbed my head and was like, "I got the ball! I got the ball!" Ever since that day, man, I started googling like head reduction. I mean, don't you have? You never dreamed about being taller?
You know what's funny, man? I've never like wanted to be taller. Not really. Like I never like I've never just like gone around and be like, I wish I was taller. If anything, I just wished I was like a little bit skinnier sometimes because like I want to like wear clothes. Does that make sense? Like I've never like only time that I wish I was taller is like when I go out to clubs and like everybody's taller than me. Like the like women are
Yeah,
taller than me, like and
true.
shit. That's the only time. Or like if I'm going, yeah, actually,
But
yeah.
yeah,
The only times I wish I was taller is like if I'm going on a date with a girl and she wears heels. I mean, I luckily, like not luckily, but she'll be eye level with me. Like typically, whenever a girl that I date is wearing heels, um, that's like the only time I wish I was taller. But other than that, like I don't just go around in life wishing I was taller. I actually wish I could
oh yeah,
grow.
this is me. Like this is me, younger me, not now, but yeah.
I think right now I wish I could grow a beard. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've been testing that out lately. It's been good.
You,
Yeah,
nigga, you could grow a beard.
I know. I'm just saying. Like doing it. Like usually I cut my shit down, but like I've
Oh,
been on this new thing of just like letting my beard like fully gray out.
mm, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the only. I'd say that's like the only thing that like I really wish I could do, like with my with my body, like grow a beard. But I'm
Hmm.
just not like a very. I don't grow hair on my body, so it's just like
Me too. I'm the same way, especially on my arms or I don't really. Yeah, I don't. It's weird. I've never really. My dad's the same way though. Don't grow hair.
yeah.
It's weird.
My dad grows hair, so my dad can grow a beard and everything. I get it from my mom's side. My mom's side, like everyone's like a little bit lighter complected, and then they don't have hair on their bodies. Like I can't grow.
Yeah,
Like I don't grow like my armpit hair. It's like nothing, damn near.
that's a blessing.
Yeah, leg hair is low and
It's a
everything. Like,
blessing.
bro, literally no arm hair.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Never shaved.
other than that, man, yeah, I think it's always funny when people are like, "Oh, I bet you wish you were taller." I'm like, nah, not like only when I want to go out. But other than that, nah. I be feeling like I'm thinking like when I'm on the airplane and shit, my knees would be fucking fried.
Yeah, that's actually a true thing. That stuff actually hurts.
Or like when you're driving, bro. Sometimes when I drive, my knees get cooked.
Yeah. I mean, look at me. I was just in the car for 3 hours. It's hard for me, bro. It's hard for me to sit in the same spot for like a long time now. Have you realized that as you got older?
Yeah, for sure. Like right now, my lower back kind of tight. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Like you just want to get up and move. Like that's how I feel. Like it's hard for me to sit in the same spot. Very hard.
Yeah, there's also short people live longer.
I mean, yeah, I believe it.
You know that's a fact, right?
I mean, I would assume that your body has to work less.
Yeah. No, literally. Like we don't have to pump as much blood through our body.
Yeah, makes sense.
But all right, I think that was I mean, pretty solid stream outside of the breakups and stuff. Um,
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
real
I
quick-
think it's Friday too. Everyone's trying to get out and get turned. Memorial Day weekend.
oh yeah, I'm about to go see Lilo and Stitch tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Fun as fuck. Did you watch Lilo and Stitch at all?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I'm interested. Honestly, bro, I kind of just wait till movies are on Amazon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm one of those dudes. I
Yeah,
don't go to the theater.
I'm a big theater guy, bro. I gotta go see it in theaters.
I think I just like theaters. Theaters are just like not a comfortable. Theaters aren't just like comfortable to me no more.
Are you thinking about someone's gonna come and shoot it up?
I've gotten over that. It's more so just like sometimes the seats and then get hot and just so much better watching stuff in your crib.
You know, I like going to theaters because you have no choice but to lock in. Sometimes when you're at the home, like when you're at the crib, you might pick up your phone, you might get up and go do something. I like the immersive experience of like going to a theater. So like for me, I actually really like the Regal cinemas. They're actually pretty decent. If you go to the RXPX, RX, yeah, whatever it's called, RXPX, they have great seats. It's really cold in that bitch. You could like damn near recline all the way. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
to me, that's like a great experience. Um, but yeah, I pick is cooked. I don't
I
go.
think it's cool.
Yeah, I don't go to what's that one movie theater? AMC. I don't really go to AMC as often anymore. Now I just go to Regal. Regal's solid to me.
Why do you say I pick is cooked? Is because like the style of the dirtiness?
Yeah, I pick is sick. The I pick here on Westheimer in Houston. I don't
That's
know
sick.
what happened. I remember like when it was like super bougie, and then I don't know if they went under new management or what, but bro, that shit went to hell.
Yeah, the seats just feel dirty, and then like it's always hot in there, man. Always hot. Like I'd be sweating my ass off when I'm in there watching a movie.
Yeah.
Always hot.
No, like tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go watch Lilo and Stitch. Shit, my movie tickets were fucking $25 each.
Jesus.
But it's like a bougie, not bougie, but it's like a really good movie experience. And I like yeah,
Yes.
I like being able to just like sit down. You have to turn your phone off, like you cannot be on your phone, and like you get that movie experience because there's not too many things that give you that nostalgic feeling anymore. I feel like if I'm gonna watch something at the crib, it has to be a movie that I didn't care about and I'm just now kind of getting into it, or like a docu series or something like that. Because I'm gonna be on my phone
Yeah.
if I'm not super invested into it.
I think I'm also just kind of like over the whole. For me, like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like in this era, like this part of my life where like when I'm in a theater, I just kind of feel like life is passing me by on the outside.
Mm. That's the
And some people are like that though. Some people don't like going to theaters because like they just don't. They feel like they're just like you know wasting time. I guess you could say.
yeah,
I don't know.
that's great. Not that I'm
Yeah,
wasting
that is
time, but
true.
it's like time stops.
Yeah, time stops. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
I
guess you
like
have to be at a place. You have to be at a place mentally where you're like, all right, let me go to a theater and
yeah,
just immerse myself for 2 hours, 3 hours.
yeah. It's damn near like a 3.5 hour experience because like driving there, getting there. Because I have a whole movie routine. So I go to the movies, right? And then after I finish up Whataburger, no matter what movie I watch, I go stop by Whataburger, grab it back home. And then depending on what I watch like maybe 2 to 3 videos, with me breaking down and reviewing the video as I'm eating my Whataburger.
Mm,
But
that
that's
sounds
like,
fun.
yeah, that's every time I go to the movies. So like I'm definitely doing that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to dinner, get nice and tipsy and drunk, and then go watch Lilo and Stitch to fulfill my inner child. Get some Whataburger. Sounds like a great evening.
Yeah, sounds like a vibe.
Yeah. But all right, man. You finna be in so and so for the weekend, wherever you're gonna be at. I mean, I know where you're at, but
I just pulled up. We literally just made it, and yeah, the driving has been honestly driving and being on this has made me car sick as fuck. So I might actually throw up after this.
and you one of them car sick niggas.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stopping and going, and I'm having to focus on you, focus on the podcast. I mean, yeah.
I don't. There's something about you saying "focus on me" is making me uncomfortable, man. We can go ahead. We can go ahead and end the stream, Vic, because that we can end it on that note.
I want to apologize again.
Oh, wait, what were you gonna say?
I'll say I want to apologize again for the connection, and
I know you get
right now, I'm not apologizing to you, nigga. I'm apologizing to the fucking people. The fuck? You think I'm talking to you? Yeah, I want to apologize to the viewers, man. You know, last episode was like, I think last episode was about to hit 1,000 views. So,
That was our
you
best
know,
episode.
we can't have 1,000 view episode and then me come on and it looks like I'm on dial up internet. So, this is a one time thing. We'll be back and better on Monday. We definitely have to stream on Monday, bro. Like there are people that probably look forward to this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. But believe it or not, so even if it's one person, so definitely got to come back on Monday.
Let's do it before we get to your crib though,
All right,
that's gonna
that
your
works.
shit starts at like we'll talk about it.
All right, bet.
All right. Appreciate y'all.